Here about the universe. There's been something about the universe on news today that they've experienced. They've discovered a pulse or something.
Yeah, they've heard two stars crashing together. Imagine that. They heard it.
Exactly. Now, the thing is, sweetheart, I've got an idea that the universe, the planets...
Yes.
You see, scientists say space is a vacuum.
Yes.
So I think that the planets stay in midair because of the suction against the planet, which sucks it into existence from crashing into other planets.
Yes.
And if that is the case, there's a suction in the universe that sucks the planets from it to stay in orbit. That means that the universe might have an edge.
Are you suggesting,
like
are you suggesting, Martin, the whole planet could get sucked off?
I'm suggesting that if you go to the moon without a spacesuit, what happens is the blood in your body gets sucked to the surface so quickly that you boil and you explode. So imagine if you went to the moon without a spacesuit, then why can't a suction exist in the universe that sucks against the planet so that it actually stays in orbit? And if that is the case, does the universe have an edge?
And does that mean you could drive a Ventress?
Oh no, these are different subjects.
Oh, okay.
No,
well, the universe. I thought the universe isn't the theory that the universe does have an edge, but it's constantly expanding.
Mm. Yes, but
what's beyond that edge?
Can it expand so that everything crashes against the inner surface, where it's like a bubble, and everything's drawing towards the edge of that bubble from within? And if that is the case, is there an edge of the universe where there's more materials and things that is substantial for life and to make new planets out of if we ever got to the edge?
Here's the question, Martin. Here's the question that still drives me insane, and it can actually make me go nuts, right?
Yeah.
What was there before the Big Bang? And there might, right, because there was nothing. But what? There was no. But hang on a minute. There was nothing, and then there was like a tiny little dot, and that exploded, and that created the universe. Because that's why the universe is expanding. It's the Big Bang. So it's the explosion is still pushing everything out. But there was nothing. There was nothing there before that, and by nothing, it's not like a dark room or a room with a little lamp. There was nothing.
I believe there were gases, right? And I believe that these gases formed... Because I think everything was created by bubbles.
Sorry?
And these bubbles of energy start to...
Bubbles, Michael Jackson's monkey.
...form together. What do you say, sweetheart?
Michael Jackson's monkey?
No, bubbles, like energy bubbles.
Energy bubbles?
Yeah, and they all clustered together. They all started to drift towards one another and started mixing. And then the planets were formed from the energies of the bubbles that start to collide together.
Okay, well, where did the bubbles come from? What was there before the bubbles?
They were just gases that were in the universe before conscientious life came to be.
But what was there? But hang on,
bubbles.
But Martin, this is the thing. Keep going back. Go back even further, right? So has the universe always been there?
The energies have always been there, yeah, until life could acknowledge that energy like us.
So the energies of the universe have always been there, like forever?
Yes, but but the only thing is, to comprehend it, only a few can, because scientists say that there's a curvature to the universe that exists, and they said nobody can comprehend it. Like, you see, I'm going a bit off straight, but in the Bible it talks about the number 666.
Yes, the sign of the number of the beast.
I believe those 666s are the format in which the universe came together. And when you come to learn about the 666s, the Bible, because it says, let the one who has intelligence. Now, human beings are intelligent to comprehend that there's a sphere, a circle, a bubble, which that 666 represents. And when you get to that stage of life, then you can start thinking about the edges of the universe and the inner workings of the energies that have existed. You see, God, right? God is probably someone like us who became aware, like Buddha became aware.
Yes.
And then from that, he became to call himself a god, because he had thoughts that lesser human beings or animal life could comprehend. So it's just a theory. Sweetheart, thanks for talking to me, darling. It's
Thank
good
you,
to talk to you.
Martin.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too. Where have you been? Why haven't you called in for... Have you been in prison?
No, I'm after a nervous breakdown, darling.
Oh, you're joking. How are you doing now, love?
I'm okay. I just need a girlfriend.
Well...
I need a girlfriend badly. I've never had a girlfriend, you see. I want a nice, I want a girlfriend. But, you see, the thing is, there's a lot of emotions involved with the relationships, and I'm not really wanting to take that chance. But it's good to talk to you, darling.
Martin, give us a call again. Hang on a minute, I can't speak. Let me try. Martin, give us a call again soon.
Okay, sweetheart. You take care.
Take care. There we go. Martin, one of my favourite callers.
Martin Sweetheart's got a big vision of the world, hasn't he?
Yeah. But this
that
is
twisted my melon, if I'm going to be honest.
I love thinking about this because, it's just insane. The scientists say that the universe sprung from the Big Bang, that before that there was nothing. But there wasn't even, there wasn't stars, there wasn't space, there was nothing.
So what exploded then?
Well, so what exploded? But what was there before nothing? Well, a vacuum. Well, what? Everything was a vacuum? No, because there was nothing there. What? And this is where it got, and I end up kind of swirling around the plug hole, going, but hang on, can we get? Are there any? I'm talking to this like as though. Are there any intelligent people listening? Are there any physicists who can explain what the hell was here before the Big Bang? And what was it that banged? It was like a pinprick. It was a tiny pinprick.
Yeah, so something exploded. What was it?
But within that pinprick was the universe.
Was it?
Yeah. Within that pinprick, smaller than a pinprick, was you, was me, was this studio, was this planet, was this solar system, was the cosmos, was the universe, was planets, millions of everything existed within that tiny pinprick. Or God made it. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm just shitting you. Oh wait, let's have a break.
Experience the unconventional,
Evening, boss.
the unpredictable,
What's happening?
and the completely unorthodox.
Exactly.
With rule-free Iain Lee. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
I've got no internet for the last 4 days.
on Talk Radio.